Hello everyone, it's Raza Von Werder, aka Kelly Everts, the lady who strips for God and dances to save men's souls. I'm talking about success, what it takes to become successful, and I explained, if you want to know about success, my version of it, take a look at the videos, the last few videos, okay? And I went into details and I don't want to go over them again! But I'm going to prove my point, and there's plenty more to talk about. Oh my God, I could make 100 videos on success. It'll take 100 videos to explain making it, you know, on every level. There's the spiritual level, there's the financial level, there's the fame level, there's the success in your field level, show business level. There's so many levels. So I'm talking about this Glamour Girls of the Century. There's two versions of this book. It's the same compilation. I'm number 278 out of the top 1,000 Glamour Girls of Century. I'm not done explaining how I got there. I'm not done. But I just wanted to prove to you and show you, you know, that I made it. I made it from a little kid, an abused kid who ran away from home at age 16 and ran away to Hollywood and was dumped on the street by Andre Dienis, a Playboy photographer who photographed Marilyn Monroe and has a book called Marilyn Mon Amour, his book. And this man took me out there, but he didn't help me. He dumped me on the street because I wouldn't fuck him. You understand me? You understand me? And I made it anyway because that was my goal and my dream, is to be a successful model. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to be bigger than that. That was all I could comprehend. That was all I could mentally comprehend, was to be a model. So these are all, I'm number 278 out of the world's top models. 278. Marilyn Monroe's number one. Of course she's number one. She's a world famous movie star. She was not only very pretty and beautiful, but she was also an unbelievably good actress. Amazingly good actress. She was good at everything she did. Modeling. She was incredibly hardworking and wonderful at. Okay, now here's all the women I beat. I'm 278, and these are all the women lower than me. Out of the 1,000 the greatest women. By the way, these books are St. Martin's Press. St. Martin's Press. Let me see when this was copyrighted. One second. Steve Sullivan, the author, he signed it for me. He sent me this book and he signed it for me. This is the second edition. The first edition I got from a good friend of mine who had it, and he sent it to me. Okay, so let me see when this was. 1999. So 18 years ago. 18 years ago. I think the first edition was before that, obviously. Let me see when the first edition. Let me see. I got my curiosity going. I hardly ever look at this. I almost never look at this stuff. I'm too busy. I got things going on, you know. Let me see now. Where does it say? When is it? Hold on a second now. Hold on just a minute, please. 1998. 1998 was the first time. And then the second time was 1999. Okay, so a year later. St. Martin's Press, Glamour Girls, the Illustrated Encyclopedia. Very interesting book. Okay, so talking about the women, I'm higher up. I'm 278. These are the women lower than me. I beat out beautiful, gorgeous, drop-dead women. Famous, world-famous women, gorgeous women, and movie stars. And here's a little girl that ran away from home at 16. No agent helped me, no manager helped me. I did it, me, myself, and I. So here's who else I beat. Connie Stevens, Marie McDonald was well known. Marilyn Chambers was a very famous porn star. Catherine Zeta-Jones was well known. There's a lot of women here that might be famous to a lot of people, but I personally don't know who they are. I'm only going to read the ones that I heard of, okay? Gwyneth Paltrow, I know she's well known. She's famous. Jenna Jameson, she's a porn star. Princess Diana. I beat Princess Diana. Oh my God, how weird. Oh my God, Princess Diana. I don't believe it. And then Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, I beat her. Now, of course, this is who men think, this is who they voted as the sexiest, most glamorous, most good-looking, beautiful women. But Jackie Kennedy? No, I couldn't have been. Of course, I'm an old lady now. I'm 73. We're talking about the pictures of me that went out when I was 16 to 30 or 35, whatever. Okay, let's go. Who else I beat? I'm just going into famous. Linda Ronstadt, I beat her. They're all beautiful. Frances Nguyen was unbelievable. Remember? You remember her in that movie? I can't think of the name. Frances Nguyen was famous. Barbara Steele. Nancy Sinatra. I beat Nancy Sinatra. Cher. I beat Cher. Cher was 521. I was 278. Cher was voted 521. Barbara McNair. She was beautiful. A lot of these women I heard of. Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum, the swimsuit supermodel. I beat her. I beat Heidi Klum. I never even knew. I never looked at this book. I never even... Do I have time to look at these books? I never even looked at this book carefully. I mean, I looked at it, but not this carefully. No. Who else did I beat? I'm looking... Barbara Nichols. You remember her? Famous movie star. She always played these sort of tantalizing, very extremely sexy type women. They were ready for anything. That was Barbara Nichols. Jessica Hahn. Jessica Hahn! You remember she took down Jimmy Baker. Jessica Hahn. Susie Parker! Remember Susie Parker, the great model? I beat her. Susie Parker, she was in a movie. Donna Douglas, remember Beverly Hillbillies? I beat her. Oh my God, I can't believe who I beat. I can't believe who I beat. Romy Schneider, she was a wonderful movie star, beautiful movie star. Linda Blair, I beat her. Deborah Harry, I beat her. I'm just reading the famous ones. There's many others. There's hundreds and hundreds of others. This is the 1,000 most sexy, beautiful women of the century, of the last 100 years. And I'm reading to you who I beat. Here's a little girl, me, running away from home. I beat Joan Blondell. Joan Blondell was drop dead, beautiful movie star. Drop dead. Mata Hari, I beat her. Valerie Bertinelli, I beat her. I heard it. These are I'm just reading the ones I told you that I heard of. Just the ones that are, to me, famous. Many might be famous to other people, but these are the ones that are famous to me. Who I know who they are. Hypatia Lee, I remember her. She was a famous porno star. Jerry Hall was 5'9". Gene Simmons. Jean Shrimpton. Jean Shrimpton was a very, very famous model. MITSI GAYNOR. I beat MITSI GAYNOR. Oh man. There's all this much more that I beat. All this much more. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to do this another. Edie CHACON. Remember Edie CHACON? Billed as the Puerto Rican Dolly Parton. I beat her. I can't believe I beat her.